Okay, so today we're going to be doing leg day. We do push-pull legs. We've already done, obviously, push and pull. So we hit chest, triceps, and shoulders. And we have hit back, biceps, and delts. Today is leg day, like I said, and we are going to be starting off with the TRX bands, if I can ever get them set up. So a lot of people are intimidated by these just because they're like, especially me when I was like 550 pounds, they were very intimidating because I was afraid that they weren't going to hold me, but they held me at that size and they're going to hold me at this size. So you're just going to set this up, get that wrapped around, clip that on, and then so for these we're going to be focusing primarily on quads right now. What you're going to do, and this is all beginner shit, this is all just very basic beginner stuff. Like if you want, you can go to the squat rack or the Smith bar, or you can just do normal squats, body weight squats. This is for people that have a little bit more mobility issues. This is going to really help with your lower back. It's going to help with your knees, ankles, stuff like that, because a lot of the tension is going to be taken off from holding. But what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and be about shoulder width apart. You're going to be straight armed, and you can see that I'm leaning. And like I said, a lot of people are going to be afraid of these because they don't know if this is going to hold you. This should hold a rhino, right? So like I can lean forever. I'm not going anywhere. I'm locked in. Okay. So shoulder width apart, straight armed, pretty moderate lean, and then I'm going to be doing 4 sets of 15 reps. And like I said, this by leaning like that, you're taking all the tension off of the hamstrings and the glutes. You're just working quads. Try it out, and then like you'll be able to see. So you're going to lean straight armed the whole way, top and bottom, and you'll see right here it's just going to go down, up, and that's one. Really simple. You just down, up, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. And these are really just a warm-up. 7, but you'll feel it. 8, 9, 10, like I'm already starting to feel it. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then you're gonna rest, and you're gonna take anywhere between 30 seconds to a minute. But there's no specific time limit on when you need to rest or wait. If you need fucking 5 minutes in between each set, take 5 minutes. I've been doing this for a while now, and you can see I'm already kind of out of breath with these, but that was set 1. We'll do that 3 more times, and then we'll move on to some quad extensions. And I'll just take you through the workout and kind of show you what my pull or my leg day looks like on a push-pull leg routine. So we'll do another set here. Okay, so after we just front-loaded squats on the front end, we really burned our quads out on this one, so we're going to jump into the leg extension, which is just going to really accentuate the quads some more. But this is more of a finisher for me just because I was loaded up on the squats. So you're going to set this up, and you're going to want this bar kind of on your shin. Gyms are different, right? But this one like moves with you, so as you come up, it's going to kind of roll. Normally you'd have like a seated position and a set position for that cushion that goes over your legs. Whatever you need to kind of do in order to figure out like which machines your gym has, that's really what you're going to have to work with. But for these, it's really simple. You're just going to lock into place, and you want this as far back as possible, just because you really want that stretch at the end for your quad. You're going to want the stretch for any lift you're really doing. The stretch and then the squeeze at the top, you're going to really want to hit that and feel it. So again, we're going to do 4 sets of everything that we do today. I always do 4 sets, and it's always going to be 15 reps each set. So once you're locked in, grab your handles, hold your chest, put it in your pockets, hold your legs. It doesn't really fucking matter. Just whatever you're comfortable with. You can see when I start off, I really hold my quads But then afterwards, when it gets starting to heavy, like set 3, set 4, I'm gonna be holding on to the side just for a little more stability. So we're gonna be slow and controlled. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's already starting to get heavy. 7, 8, 9, 10, 14, 15. Okay. So because we loaded up on squats early and because my muscles are kind of already cooked, these are already starting to get heavy. You're gonna see that my range of motion is gonna start depleting a little bit. I'm not trying to sound fancy or anything, but you're gonna notice that squeeze at the top isn't gonna be so squeezy because your fibers are cooked, your fibers are tearing as you're lifting. That's what builds the muscle. So do what you can. Don't need to go super heavy on these. You want to make sure that you don't sacrifice weight for form. Form is key on this. And yeah, so that was 1 set. We're gonna do 3 more. Like I said, 15 reps each. And then we're just gonna keep going through the workout and I'll show you guys everything that's going on. But I'm starting to be really fucking cooked right now. Okay, so quads are cooked for today. We're gonna go ahead and smash some hamstrings. We're gonna jump on the seated leg curl. You know, a lot of people will hate on like Planet Fitness and stuff and be like, that's not a real bodybuilder gym. Well, somebody who actually knows what they're doing can work out really anywhere. Somebody who actually knows what they're doing and is paying attention to their body will do just fine at Planet Fitness. There's plenty of weight, there's plenty of machines, there's plenty of equipment to get a good workout in. So people that are hating on Planet Fitness, kind of a big fuck you, you know what I mean? Saying it's not a serious gym. It is, it's fine. Anyway, jumping into leg curls. I don't know why I just went in on that tangent. I just don't like when people talk shit on a gym. Especially when people are like, it's a whack color scheme, the purple and yellow. But it'd be perfectly fucking fine if it was black or red or whatever the fuck. It's like, get over yourself. We're gonna smash these hammies right now, so we're gonna start with this position as high up as possible, and then we're gonna have the lock in. Obviously we need to get in there first, so we're gonna start with it all the way up. Throw your legs in there, right? Bring that bad bitch down. My preference, if you want to sit back and hold onto these handles and curl that way, that's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Me personally, I like to get over the weight and kind of have it underneath me so that I can really squeeze down there at the bottom, because that's what's important. The stretch is important, but the squeeze at the bottom is what's really key. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and bring that down and I'll lean all the way over so I'm sitting on top of that weight, and that's a better squeeze for me. Again, still doing 4 sets of 15 reps. Moderately heavy on these because your hamstrings really can take the load. You're just gonna knock them out. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's good. Just release yourself from that. Make sure you're taking your breaks. Make sure you're getting your water in between, and really focus on that muscle-mind connection. Your body's gonna do what you tell it to do. You're in charge, so you just need to make sure, like, okay, what we're doing right now is we're focusing on hamstrings. You're telling your mind to connect with that muscle, and you're gonna fucking do it. And that's all it is. And then you're gonna, like I said, wait your rest period or whatever, and then get back into it. If you got a partner, you just shoot the shit or whatever. Or if you have a partner that you go with to the gym regularly, it's actually perfect, because as they're doing your set, that's your rest time and you can just jump right back into it. So that's that. After this, we're gonna go ahead and smash some calves, get our protein shake in, and that'll be that. Okay, so quads are cooked, hamstrings are cooked. Now we're gonna go ahead and work on a little bit of glute, a little bit of hamstring in there, or quad in there too, but mainly glute. There's not a lot of, I'm a bigger guy, so there's not really the big glute workouts that I'd like to do. I'm not gonna hit too many lunges, and I feel like my form would kind of be off. I'm not gonna hit a lot of Bulgarians and stuff like that, just because I don't have the stabilization just yet. Eventually I'll get into that, but this is more of a beginner butt workout, if you will. So they're just gonna be step-ups. You can do it on a box, you can do it on a curb, you can do it on a chair at home. Luckily we have these little step-up boxes here if you need, obviously, stabilize yourself. And it's gonna be 15 each side. So when I start, I'm gonna start on my right foot, which means it's right foot up first, right foot down first, 15 times. Each count starts at the bottom of the step. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, and always on that right foot, 3, right, 4, so on and so forth. You kind of understand. 5, we're gonna get all the way to 15, 6, a little bit of cardio in here too, because you're definitely gonna feel your heart rate starting to go. What's that, 7, and then 8, and 9, 10, and you're just gonna keep doing this until you get to 15, obviously. 12, 13, 14, and then 15. And that's one set. We're gonna do 4. You're gonna alternate between right and left. So since my first set was right leg dominant, second set alternating and be left leg dominant. Again, starting positions down at the bottom. So it's gonna be left, up, left, down, 1. You're just gonna repeat the same thing. 3, 4, 5, and you're isolating one muscle at a time, rather than like when you're doing squats, you're gonna hit both at the same time. This I'm able to focus on either my left side or my right side. And I feel like this helps because, what am I at, 9, 10? I feel like this helps because your body is gonna be predominantly stronger on your dominant side. So if you're right-handed, usually your right side is gonna be stronger than your left, and vice versa. Probably one more, I lost count, we'll do one more. And then when you isolate like this, you're gonna be able to focus all of your energy onto building that left side or your right side, whichever's weaker, so that you grow evenly. In any machine, most of them, especially if you're doing like cable machines, especially press or whatever, you can normally isolate and just do one at a time, flies one at a time, just to kind of make sure that you're not growing unevenly. You want that symmetry, that full look is what we're really going for. So then we just did 2 sets. I'll repeat that, right leg, left leg. That's 4 sets, and that'll be that for step ups. Then we'll hit calves and call it a day. Okay, just finished the step ups. We're gonna do our last workout. It's gonna be calves. Do not neglect your calves. They are a very fucking dysfunctional and stubborn muscle to grow, so you really want to make sure that you're paying attention to those. I use a little wall to stabilize. Nothing but fingertips though, because I don't want to take from my load, right? And you're not going to just sit there and pump them out. That's not really going to do anything. You're going to want to squeeze at the top and really slow it down, coming down from that squeeze. So about shoulder width apart. Again, very light on your hands, not trying to take any weight off. This is just to stabilize you. And you're going to come up and down. You're going to do that 15 times. 3, 4, 5, 6, and then on the 15th one, 7, you're gonna hold it 8 for 10 seconds. 9, 10, you're gonna hold it at the top and really squeeze. 11, 12, 13, And we're gonna squeeze on the 15th one, 14. Here we go. We're gonna squeeze 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that's your leg workout on leg day. That's my leg workout. Anybody that would like to follow along, you know exactly what it's gonna be. Obviously our weights are gonna vary, our styles are gonna vary, machines are gonna vary, but you wanna know that you're primarily hitting your quads, hamstrings, glutes, and calves. And that's leg day. So appreciate you guys watching. I will keep filming these types of things. I've been talking with my partner, probably gonna bring like a tripod just to have set up. Really think that like normal conversation is what's more relatable. So that's gonna be fun. And is really gonna chase dreams and go after this. Appreciate all the love and support that I can get. So I'll talk to you guys next time. Later.